Welcome to LearnWithRoblox. In today's video, we're going to cover arithmetic sequences. Our first problem says we have 2, 7, 12, and 17, and that sequence will go on. And we need to find the 150th term. So I'm going to show you an intuitive way and then the formula that you can use. So I'll first start with the intuitive way you can think about this. So the first thing you need to do is see how much are we adding by each time. So from 2 to 7, 7 to 12, 12 to 17, how much are we adding by each time? Well, that's just plus 5 each time. So we're doing plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. And then we can say that this is the common difference. So the common difference, which you usually write as a D for these problems, is 5. So that's the first thing we need to know. Now what we need to do is realize that if we're going from, let's say 2 is the first term, and we want to get to the 150th term, we need to figure out how many times are we adding 5. Well, when we're going from the first term to the 150th term, all you need to do is 150 minus 1 equals 149. And that's how many times we're adding 5. So we're going to do plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, and we're going to do that 149 times because we're going from the first term to the 150th term. So now what we can do is we can do 149 times 5. Because to go from 2, which is our first term, to the 150th term, you're going to add 5 149 times. So if you do that, you should get that this is equal to 745. So to go from 2 to the 150th term, whatever that is, we need to add 745 total to it. So now, all you need to do is 2 plus 745 is equal to 747. And that is the value of the 150th term. So that's the intuitive way that I like to do this problem. Now let me show you the formula. This might be a bit easier for you. It's up to you which way you want to use. So here's the formula that might be useful to solve this problem. It says a of n is equal to a of 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So a of 1 is the first term, a of n is the term you want, n is the term you're looking for, and then d is the difference, the common difference. So we already know that d is 5. Oops. And then in this problem, we said that we want the 150th term. That goes into n. So let me just write that. So we have 150 minus 1 times 5. a of 1 is the first term, and the first term is 2. And we want to find the 150th term. So we can say a 150 like that. And then now this is it, which is an equation we can solve quickly. So 150 minus 1 is 145. And then we need to multiply that by 5. 145 times 5 is just 745. And then 2 plus 745 is just 747. And that is it. That's another way that you can solve this problem. So pick whichever method you like.